Hi everyone, I'm Elise with Innovative Speech Services and welcome to the SLP Caseload Dynamo video tutorial series. Today we are discussing how to edit options for your document on the Options tab. Please note that if you have already begun using your Dynamo with the original settings, editing this page may disturb some of the automated processes that you are used to. The original settings should hopefully be pretty universal to most providers and should be customized with caution. In the Student Service Capacity column, which is the first column we'll discuss, you may list any service distinctions that you find helpful to include for your setting, and the original settings include IEP, Initial Eval, GEI or General Education Interventions, Referral, and Inactive, and then you can add any other service capacities that you want to list down in these rows below. The next column is types of attendance or services that you want to mark that a student has completed and that you want to log on their individual student service page or their service calendar, or that you want to have associated with data collection. And this can be anything from school calendar markers to breaks, holidays, individual SLP absences or unavailability due to maybe a meeting, something like that. As well as student services provided, so like direct services pull out individual, direct services pull out group of two, consultation, evaluation, things like that. And you can customize these if there are options that don't fit your setting. If or when inputting your own customized attendance markers, please be sure to start each entry with a capitalized abbreviation of the term's initials, followed by a colon and a space. This formatting allows the abbreviations to automatically appear on the individual student's attendance record in a concise way, which we'll talk about more when we discuss the Service Calendar tab. After entry of the different types of attendance and services in column B, go through columns C and D, the Medicaid and attendance columns, and check whether the marked service is one that your setting requires you to log Medicaid or attendance for. If you are not required to log Medicaid or attendance, skip this step. For example, I typically log Medicaid for direct services and evaluations and attendance for direct services, so I have those items checked. Checking these boxes correctly is necessary for the Medicaid and attendance to-do logs on the Daily Data tab to function properly. The utility of this will make some more sense when you see the Daily Data tab in action in the next tutorial video. Next up, in the Grades column, enter in the grades or classroom types you serve. If you want to leave any cells in this column empty, please mark them with an asterisk. This allows the code to function properly, and that's not necessary on any other columns, just this one. And then finally, if your district has guidelines for how much time you can spend providing general education interventions per school year, please enter that number in minutes in the max number of GEI minutes allowed by district per year column. If this isn't relevant to your setting, then you can just erase this number or ignore it. And that's it for the Options tab. Any questions about the Options page or ideas for information that would be helpful to include? Please email me or check out my shop using the links below. And always remember, the undo button is your friend. If you accidentally edit something and you don't understand what happened, you can always hit the undo button. Or if you made a mistake in a previous editing session, you can go to your version history, see version history, and then select the version that you want to go back to. Or you can go to the PDF that you purchased from my Teachers Pay Teachers store and start fresh by downloading a new version of the document from there. Thanks!